Week of Hope is a church camp and mission trip where we go out and do community service.
For our servant projects, most of what we did was a lot of landscaping and pulling weeds and spreading mulch to serve God and to help the community around the city of San Diego.
On Monday, we went to a canyon and we helped cut thorns and plants that they didn't want there anymore, and we cleaned up the canyon's trash.
And then the second and third day, we went to this place that used to be a place where people went and did like naughty things, like do drugs. And these two guys are taking it and making it into a gathering place.
Essentially what we did at the gathering place was we created a place where people in that community could go and hang out, and it used to be where they used to hide from the cops and do drugs and all sorts of bad stuff, and now it's a place where they can go hang out, have picnics. They're gonna do farmers markets there, and it'll be a positive place instead of a negative one.
There we put mulch on the ground and we built a bench, which Brock designed, and it was just out of like concrete, and we made our own like mud stuff to hold it together. To build the bench, we had first Brock like drew it out in the floor, and then we dug a hole of what it was, and we kind of just like put the big pieces of cement down and then put more like homemade plaster stuff down, and then this built it up from there.
And on Thursday, we went to a horse place and we cleaned out the weeds and just picked it up and made it look better.
I loved worshiping him through singing. I loved the band and the music that they sang.
Well, my favorite part was making new friends, because I basically walked in not knowing any of my church group even.
Beginning of the service, they gave us a little paper mirror, and at the end of the service, they had you look in the mirror and see yourself as who you really are. And then, for me, I felt broken and like not a good person. And then, I realized later that night that you go put the paper on the cross and you realize that Jesus sees you as a good person.
It's very rewarding, and I think the kids from our church really can get a lot out of it in future years, even when they think back on the trip that they took. It was really worthwhile.
It's a really cool experience, and that you'll love it, and it changes your life, because it helps you to learn that helping people, it sort of makes you an even bigger believer.
For everyone who supported us on this trip, we'd like to say thank you.